So, as you can see, on the bench is a Kenmore. This is a machine that someone asked me to take a look at. I already popped the top off and put oil all over in the top. I don't know what they tried on it. The story they told me is that they were using it and then it stopped and bound up, and what they did, because it had stopped moving, they assumed that meant that the motor had gone bad. So they took the motor out and bought a replacement motor, and that did not fix the fact that it wouldn't move. So it's been sitting on a shelf since then for a few years, and we will see what we can do about making this move again. And even when it's loose, it doesn't sound great. So we're going to start by taking our hand wheel off. And all I'm going to do is slowly take parts off and see which part I remove makes it go again. So you can see this is still standard style hand wheel with this clutch, but they decided to make this knob out of plastic. So instead of it being a metal knob that pushes on this clutch washer, it's a plastic knob molded onto a metal screw base with this metal washer to tighten against the clutch washer. So, the belt is on this. So, it looks like I'm going to move this camera. Okay. See if this is a better view, since this cover here has a pair of screws on it, like so. I thought this cover would come out. I don't actually know how to get the belt off of this wheel. Let's see. Oh, for curiosity's sake, this is a 158-12111. Let's see, and there used to be a cover here on the back side of the bobbin case. And here's the block for the motor. And there's a okay. Yeah, so there's a secondary pulley in there between the motor and the hand wheel here, and I don't actually know how you're supposed to get okay, well, doing that, lets us look at that secondary pulley. And there's a flathead and a C-clip in it. So aha, this is a reverse thread. There. Reverse thread this secondary pulley. So now it lets us get this belt out. And the two belts are different lengths, so we'll have to put this motor belt in the box of the motors, and this is the belt that came off of this second pulley here. So, all right. Ooh. So pushing on this, there is a notable click and tight spot right here. That is probably going to be our culprit. So let's continue slowly removing pieces and see which one we remove loosens things up. So the bobbin case is missing, so I assume they have that in a box with their other stuff. This hook race is filthy, so we'll have to clean that. And the hook is got quite a bit of buildup on it, but is otherwise in good shape. So again, we'll just have to give it a little cleaning there. And there are two screws on the bottom side of the free arm. So I'm going to take these out and see if the free arm then will just pop off the bottom, this cover. And then we'll be able to see inside there, hopefully. Yep, removing these two screws meant that cover comes off. And now get to this spot where it's just incredibly tight. If I push on it, it's relatively, I mean, it's very stiff, but it's got one spot where it is very, very tight. So let's see now. I'm going to pop the foot off, and that way it'll be easier to get the needle plate off. And removing the needle plate will guarantee that there's no, or will help verify there's no binding happening in the feed dog for some reason. Feed plate. Nope, still have an incredibly tight spot. All right. There's a little dirt under there, but not as much. All right, I'm gonna try this screw here, which should be a backwards thread screw. Yep, this screw is reverse thread. We're gonna take this screw out of the crank, and this is the reverse thread screw for the main crank here, and can I get that to pop off? Let's see. It binds on the top there, and I was hoping to be able to pop this crank off, but that is not happening, so I guess we'll just put this reverse thread screw back in. That screws back in. Okay. And then what I'm going to try, I'm going to try to unclamp the needle bar. So this screw here should clamp the needle bar. If we take that completely out, nope, that did not. Fix our problem there. And this screw goes into the needle bar, it looks like, so removing that I don't quite know, because I've removed a few things and tried some stuff and it's not changing or getting better. But this tension unit is pretty filthy, so we'll just pop that off there and brush it out while we're looking at it. Alright. Now, that certainly didn't change anything. Let us move that light bulb so I don't accidentally smash it while I'm digging around in here. I'm going to start taking more of the head off of this machine to see which piece I remove maybe releases it suddenly. Nope, that is not